I get messages from YouTube regularly saying that a video has been blocked in Pakistan or in Germany or in some other Sharia-compliant dystopia. And these messages are usually about older videos, videos that for years were perfectly acceptable, but now have to be blocked in various countries. But sometimes YouTube completely removes a video. This has happened occasionally during the decade or so that I've been posting videos, but it's getting worse because YouTube seems to be establishing a victimhood hierarchy. Earlier this year, I posted a video about Muhammad telling his followers that a black man would eventually destroy the Kaaba. My video pointed out that it's dangerous for a religious leader to say that a person of some particular race is going to destroy the religion's holiest site. That's the sort of thing that leads to hostility against an entire race. YouTube removed the video as hate speech. Notice, if any other person in all of history had said that a black man is coming to destroy some holy site, it would be perfectly acceptable to draw attention to the dangers of such a claim. But since the person warning his followers about a black man destroying his religion's center of worship was Muhammad, not only is it not acceptable to draw attention to the dangers of such a claim, it's actually bannable hate speech to draw attention to the claim. Do you see the hierarchy forming? It's good to call out racially biased claims unless the racially biased claim comes from Muhammad, in which case calling out the racially biased claims is hate speech. But black men and women aren't the only ones who have to take a back seat when Muhammad's at the wheel. It's now against YouTube's community guidelines to condemn honor killings. You heard me correctly. If you post a video saying it's bad that every year thousands of women and girls are brutally murdered by their fathers and husbands and brothers for dishonoring their families by disobeying Muhammad, YouTube will now block your video as hate speech. Sound crazy? That's because it is crazy. It's absolutely insane. This morning, I received the following message from YouTube. Hi, Act 17 Apologetics. Hi, how you doing? As you may know, our community guidelines describe which content we allow and don't allow on YouTube. Your video, Honor Killings in Islam, was flagged to us for review. Upon review, we've determined that it violates our guidelines and we've removed it from YouTube. We know that this might be disappointing, but it's important to us that YouTube is a safe place for all, except for critics of honor killings. If content breaks our rules, we remove it. If you think we've made a mistake, you can appeal and we'll take another look. Keep reading for more details. Video content restrictions. Content glorifying or inciting violence against another person or group of people is not allowed on YouTube. We also don't allow any content that encourages hatred of another person or group of people based on their membership in a protected group. Unless it's the prophet of the most protected group encouraging hatred against a lesser protected group, in which case it's perfectly acceptable to encourage hatred against the lesser protected group. We review educational, documentary, artistic, and scientific content on a case-by-case basis. Limited exceptions are made for content with sufficient and appropriate context and where the purpose of posting is clear. Impact on your account. Please note that this removal has not resulted in a community guidelines strike or penalty on your account. Well, that's nice. I got a hate speech strike for daring to call attention to Muhammad's prophecy about a black man destroying the Kaaba. We encourage you to review all videos in your account to make sure they are in line with our community guidelines, as additional violations could result in strikes on your account or even lead to account termination. Sincerely, the YouTube team. So, according to the YouTube team, condemning honor killings is hate speech, and I need to review all of my videos to make sure they're in line with the new community guidelines. Well, YouTube team, if it's against your new community guidelines to condemn honor killings, and if it's against your new community guidelines to condemn prophets who say, watch out, a black man is coming to destroy our pagan shrine, then will you please just get it over with and block my channel, because I will never stop condemning honor killings or the execution of apostates or wife beating or the rape of female captives or child molestation or jihad or racism. And if you sniveling cowards on the YouTube team have decided to defend honor killings and the execution of apostates and wife beating and rape and child molestation and jihad and racism by blocking all criticism of Muhammad, the prophet of all of these horrible practices, then your platform, much like Facebook and Twitter, is garbage. The only regret I've ever had about becoming a Christian is that I can't give your platform the finger right now. Muhammad's teachings justify and encourage honor killings, and thousands of women and girls are being strangled and stabbed and burned to death every year because the rest of the world doesn't have the testicular fortitude to unite against it. Oops, I guess I did it again. I condemned honor killings. Block me, losers. Now, for everyone else, in case you're wondering what qualifies as hate speech on the new YouTube, I've uploaded the video about Islamic honor killings to my BitChute channel. The video is an episode of Jesus or Muhammad from 2012. I apologize for the low video quality. I don't have the original anymore, so I had to download it from YouTube. YouTube has removed the video, but they allow me a preview of it for 7 days so that I can ponder the error of my ways. My downloader will only download the preview in 240 resolution, which is pretty low quality, but the entire episode is there. And since YouTube's only getting worse as it rapidly morphs into the internet capital of wokeness, I recommend subscribing to my BitChute channel because that's one of the places I'll be when I am inevitably banned by Muhammad's pathetic little puppets at YouTube. The links to the video and to my backup channel are in the description box.